Hello ladies, gents, boys and girls, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Today we are back in the Fenix A321 and as you can see we are back on Vatsim. We are Griffin to Bravo Golf with service over to Sevilla from Gatwick. It's going to be a nice flight, 2.5 hours flight time, should be busy. We've got Gatwick ground and tower online and hopefully some en route ATC as well. Like I said, we're back in the Fenix A321, the CEO version with the IAE engines. This is a British Airways Euroflyer. They use the call sign Griffin because it's its own separate airline out of Gatwick. So let's set up in the flight deck and get everything ready for today's flight down to Sevilla. Sorry guys, Aviation-SIM from the future. I've messed up something with my audio, so every time I click the button I've set for push to talk, you can't hear me talk. I'm really sorry, but I still wanted to put the video out. So every time you hear ATC talking, you won't hear me talk. But I can promise you, I was talking to them. So anyway, let's jump into the flight deck and get everything set up. So welcome into the flight deck of the A321 by Fenix. Let me just re-stow my speed brake. A bit of a mismatch with the hardware I'm using today. And we'll jump into the captain side and we'll start the boarding process. Lovely, so get the IRSs to nav, fuel pumps can come on now. Fuel's been loaded, so we get the seatbelt sign on. And down here to the Vatsim menu. Receive messages, load sheet, we'll accept that. Return. Init reference, request. Lovely, so we are Griffin, which is Echo Foxtrot Whiskey to Bravo Golf. And the cost index is going to be 47. It's very strange. And the flight level is going to be 350 as our cruise. Right, so we're not going to know, because we've got Vatsim ground on, we're giving our clearance. So what we'll do is we'll go and get the 80s first. Go and tune that up.
QNH 1004. Data link clearances are available. Echo Golf Kilo Kilo. Report if taxiway Lima is not usable between taxiway Quebec Alpha and taxiway Papa on first contact. Aircraft vacating via taxiway Echo Romeo must make the first right onto taxiway 0 EIGHTL. Only call for push once the tug is connected and ready to go. Acknowledge receipt of information Juliet, and for departures, advise aircraft type on first contact. Echo Golf Kilo Kilo,
right,
combined
lovely.
8 is Juliet 1520 Zulu. Runway.
Requesting our utterance to ski airforce. Information Juliet on board stand for a left phone 737
And we'll get everything ready now.
Assumption 23 Alpha Aircraft ground. Hello, cleared ski airforce via the MIM for 1 Mike departure score 4717 QNH 1004.
Cleared to ski airforce via the MIM for 1 Mike departure score 4717 QNH 1004. Contact 2 Alpha.
Assumption 23 Alpha correct. Position 2 Bravo Golf Gatwick ground. Hello, cleared Sevilla Nova 1 X-ray departure score 7602. Position 2 Bravo Golf correct. QNH 1004 information India current. Griffin 2 Bar Golf, apologies, it's information Juliet now.
Right,
It's
lovely.
ground,
So,
059
clearance is given.
108 left, request
We have
taxi
been
to the
given
maintenance
the
area.
same departure, which is the Novum 1 X-ray departure off of 26 left. We'll squawk the squawk code we've
Station
been
with 1
given.
takeoff was Easy 75 Charlie Echo Roger, standby, call you back, break Easy 9180 Gatwick ground, hello, welcome to Gatwick, taxi stand 14 via Romeo and Juliet.
Novum 1 X-ray, insert that. Arrival into Sevilla will be the ILS
Taxi set 14 Romeo and Juliet
Zulu.
99180.
Easy 75 Charlie Echo Gatwick ground, hello, report your
On
aircraft
the
type and stand number.
A320
Hitch for
on
Echo,
gate 562.
Kilo Jose, sorry, Echo.
Easy 75 Charlie Echo, thank you, cleared
And
to
that is going to
Glasgow,
be
Dunbar,
via
6 Mike departure, squawk 2155.
Ruven.
Clear to Glasgow on the left.
Right, that's everything sorted in there. Flight plan, we'll go and have a step through that. QNH is set at
75 Charlie
1004.
Echo, correct, QNH 1004.
Have you bleed
1004 East 75 Charlie Echo.
Everything looks hunky-dory there, right? So we're just got to wait for GSX to finish loading, which it's not, so I don't know why. And we'll jump back in when we are boarded.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Gatwick ground, East 75 Charlie Echo at gate 562, ready for pushback and start.
Easy 75 Charlie Echo, stand number 562, push and surge approved.
East 75 Charlie Echo.
Word Express 227, contact Gatwick Tower 124, do decimal 230, have a safe flight, bye bye.
124 230, ready for us 227, thank you, bye bye.
Bye bye, have a nice one.
Right, back in the flight deck, GSXs can finish loading, and we are ready
East 75 Charlie Echo, ready for
add the
taxi.
weights. So we send that
Easy
to
75 Charlie
MCD.
Echo, taxi on the point,
We'll
Alpha 3,
accept the
runway
load
26
sheet.
left, via Quebec Alpha, Lima, Papa, and Alpha November.
Alpha 3 for
Request the
runway
winds as well.
26 left via Quebec Alpha, Lima, Papa, and Alpha November, East 75 Charlie Echo.
Get ground 90180, thanks
Sync
for
the
your
load
service.
sheet,
I'm going to
sync
connect.
weather,
Have a nice
and
evening.
we are 26 left and it's
Griffin
dry.
9180, Buster, thanks for flying to Gatwick, have a nice evening, bye bye.
MCDU. Lovely jubbly, and we'll get ready for pushback. So they said we cannot request pushback until the tug is connected, which it is, but we'll get rid of all of the ground equipment. We'll just get the ground charts up.
EC6967, did I not have a flight plan filed? I thought I did so.
EC6967,
Locking gear.
so I meant your route.
Someone's not having the
You have
best
just
start
put
to their
first
life
flight,
on
you need to
Vatsim.
have a proper route. So I suggest using SimBrief. It's a free platform, and yeah.
EC6967, I did use SimBrief. I thought that was just notes where I put first flight. Whoops.
Yeah, remarks is the point where you put your notes, but route is the actual waypoints and the airways and all that.
Gatwick ground, good afternoon. Fly ETA 619 at stand 24 with Airbus A320. Request IFR clearance to Hanover.
Fly ETA 619 Gatwick ground. Hello, cleared to destination Hanover. Plane 1 Mike departure, score 5655.
Cleared to our destination via Frane 1 Mike departure, squawk 5655, fly ETA 619.
Flight 619, correct, QNH 1004, break, Tomjet 23 Alpha, contact Gatwick Tower 124, decimal 230, bye-bye.
124, 230, contact 2 Alpha, good luck. I should have done it now. Is it resolved?
6967 A firm, stand by, call you back, break, Griffin 2 Bravo Golf, stand number 12, cushion charge approved, phase 2D west. EG6967, report your aircraft type and stand number.
On taxiway Juliet.
Release parking brakes, please.
Start switch.
EG6967, aircraft type A321, stand 18.
EG6967, thanks, you are cleared to Hamburg, Frame 1 Mike departure, squawk 1447.
Right, engine number 1 is starting nicely now.
EG6967, could you repeat please?
Number break, EC75 Charlie Echo, contact Gatwick Tower 124, decimal 230, bye-bye, have a safe flight.
Over to Tower 124230, we survive Charlie Echo, thanks for your service.
EC6967, I put it in text for you, you're cleared to Hamburg, Frame 1 Mike departure, squawk 1447.
EG6967,
Right,
cleared
there's
to
the
Hamburg, Frame
bus
1
transfer over.
Mike departure, squawk
a veil sign to
1447.
Give it a couple of seconds and we'll start.
EC6967, correct, QNH 1004.
We'll put max auto brake up. And the pushback should be finished shortly. Now it's nice where BA park.
Please set parking brakes.
Set parking brake first, sorry, over here. 'Cause
Waiting
it's
your
a
confirmation
pretty
for
straight
attention.
taxi. It should
EG6967,
be the first left
is
and
ready-
straight onto
ready
Mike
for
1,
pushback. That's up.
hopefully.
Unlocking gear.
EC6967, set your squawk 1447, please.
Gatwick ground, good afternoon. Griffin 45 Lima, stand 23 with information Julie on board, requesting IFR clearance to Bordeaux, please.
Griffin 45 Lima, Gatwick ground, hello. Unfortunately, you have fired for the Seaford departure. Seaford departures for 26 left out, nighttime use only. I will reroute you via Bogner. I will put it in text and report if you are able to accept that.
Right engine
Roger,
2 is
for
starting
Gibson
nicely,
Papa
and it looks like the bypass pin has been removed and the ground crew are clearing off now. APU off, taxi light on, down to the pedestal, on the speed brake, start switch to off, flaps to 2, flight controls, we'll trim. So we've got flaps 2, trim up, and we'll do flight control check when the flaps are extended. So we'll go full right, neutral, left, neutral, forward, neutral, back, neutral. Now for the rudders, we'll go full left, and full right. All flight controls are free and correct, and we're ready for taxi.
And start up, hopefully this time with the correct squawk.
Yeah, 6967 AFM, standby 1, call you back, break, Griffin 2, Bravo Golf, taxi on point Mike 1, runway 26 left, via Mike.
Right, so we've got our taxi clearance. Very simple, very straightforward. First left, and the runway is banged in front of us. We can't get lost. Taxi lights on, APU's spooling down. Takeoff config has been checked. Cabin crew have been advised. Just waiting for them to click the button, and we'll get rid of that joystick fault. There's nothing wrong. And we'll taxi on. Not using much thrust. Gets away on its own. Busy day here at Gatwick, poor ground. I'm sure the tower controllers dealing with it quite well as well. It's always a professional day out at Gatwick. They do really work hard.
We're ready to copy Griffin 45.
Griffin 45 Lima, you're cleared to board up via the Bogner 1 X-ray departure, squawk 5453.
Clear to board on the Bogner 1 exit departure, squawk 5453, Griffin 45 Lima.
Griffin 45 Lima, correct, break, Griffin 2, Bravo, Golf, contact Gatwick Tower 124, decimal 230, have a great flight, bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Right, we'll swap over to the tower frequency.
Griffin 2 Papa Golf, Cafe Tower, hello. Behind London EasyJet 8320 on a 5 miles final via Mike 1 and up runway 26 left behind.
Right, so there's an EasyJet on final approach. We'll pull it to a stop there. And we'll just hold the brakes. Let's see if we can see him. That's not him, that's a light that's just loaded in. Can't quite see him yet. Don't think my render distance on the... No, he'll appear somewhere. He's probably in a cloud. Oh, I see him. He's there. There he is. So it's an EasyJet A320 on final. Wonder where he's coming from. I've missed being on Vatsim. It really does just... It makes a sim 50,000 times better. I do like just flying offline sometimes, like if I want to do a little test sector on my own I will, but flying on Vatsim really does, it keeps you sharp on the skills, and it's just more fun. Like I like the carnage of going in at an airport and it's busy and we're on top of each other and it's, you know, you've got this to do and that to do. Just adds a bit extra. Oh, we're moving forward a little bit. Hold the brakes, that's my own fault. If we were in the CFMs we wouldn't have rolled then, but because we're in the IAEs which have a higher idle thrust, we started moving. So as soon as you go past us and land, we'll get the TCAS on, lights on, and we'll be ready to go. The models I'm using for the flight today is the FS-LTL, the free one from Fly-by-Wire. It's the newly updated one, and they do look quite nice. Apart from he's landing with no landing gear, that's interesting. Right, lights are on. TCAS is on. And as you can see as well, performance is absolutely excellent. We're at one of the most highly dense airports in the most highly dense area in the UK, because we've only got Heathrow a couple of miles up the road, and I'm getting brilliant performance. What is the TCAS? What have I missed? Is it? Oh, it's... No, it's that. There you go. Right, lovely. I'm not used to the Airbus TCAS system.
Skywest 2018, Cafe Tower, hello, unreadable. Given 2 Bravo Golf, Highway 26 left, so wind 170 5 knots, clear for takeoff. Easy 48 Papa Charlie,
right, clear for takeoff.
switch
That was
Unicom
quick.
122 decimal 8,
He
have
must
a
have got
nice
off at
day,
the high
bye-bye.
speed, so we'll spool them up.
Adrian, adieu.
Chrono. Manflex. SRS, runway nav blue. Maintaining centre line with rudder. V1 and rotate. Positive rate of climb, gear up, let the aeroplane weather cock into wind and nav.
Griffin 2 Papa Golf, no further ATC, switch Unicom 122 decimal 8, have a nice flight, bye-bye. All stations, Gatwick Towers closing, switch Unicom 122 decimal 8, I say again, Gatwick Towers closing, switch Unicom 122 decimal 8,
So we've had
Gatwick Tower out.
all the way so far, and now as soon as we get airborne and we don't need it anymore, he's logging offline. It's perfectly timed. So, still hand flying. And climb thrust. Speed check, flat 1, descend speed brake. Autopilot 1 in. And beautiful, look at that out there. The south countryside of the UK looking gorgeous as always.
Gatwick traffic easy for correction 48 Papa Charlie, will taxi phone 16 Alpha November Mike.
Clean. And away we go. Very slow rate of climb here.
And Gatwick traffic Skyways 2018, stand 104, pushing to the east.
Climbing up nicely now. Just go vertical speed, 1500 feet per minute. Oh, that IAE spool down. That sounds good.
Gatwick traffic, fly ETA 619, taxi on Juliet and Mike to holding point around 26 left.
Traffic Charlie going on.
The traffic is a temperature,
Right, 4,000. There's that left-hand turn.
Gatwick, traffic. Scaries 201.
Right, shortly. We'll think about climbing shortly. Now, in real life, they do keep you at 4,000 feet, but because we've gone onto Unicom, I don't really want to mess around, so we'll plug straight 350, which is our cruise, open climb, cabin crew can be released, taxi light, and
he's traffic still running after
standard barometric pressure, and climbing away into the evening sky. Should be getting to Sevilla just before the sun goes down, I believe.
The traffic Seabird 22 Bravo is passing the whole time, London Bravo 2 Whiskey. Traffic.
Traffic, American London 407 right past my time.
Right, well that's pretty much everything up until we start our descent. What I'll do is I'll leave you with some lovely climb and cruise highlights, sorry. And if we have any en route ATC, I'll jump back in. But for now, I'll see you in the descent.
Identified. Climb flight level 360, direct top 2.
Climb flight level 360, direct top 2. Lufthansa 27 Yankee.
27 Yankee, confirm waypoint top 2. Tango Oscar Papa Tango uniform.
Top 2, Tango Oscar Papa Tango uniform. Lufthansa 27 Yankee.
Griffin 2 Bravo Golf Madrid, good evening, radar identified, continuous flight.
Good evening.
Right, so we are just about to enter where we
Griffin
are in
8 Hotel
Spanish
Zulu Madrid,
airspace
good
now,
evening, Squawk
we're over
4435.
to Madrid. Us and the lovely lot who are heading down from the UK have all joined at the same time.
Hotel Zulu.
So,
Madrid
Good evening, radar, Ryanair 2825
the guy jumped on just now.
50 inbound RD.
There's about 50 aeroplanes are in his area.
Walker 4767, Madrid,
So,
good evening, it's Quark
we're going to be
4416.
with this guy for a while.
441.
If anything interesting happens, I'll jump back in.
Ryanair 2825, Madrid, good evening, it's Quark 4426.
552. Llegando a nivel 110.
Iberia 503, disculpe, suba a nivel 240, puede volar directo domingo.
243, volamos directo domingo, Iberia 503.
Volotea 3924, espere llegada sonda 1 Quebec para aproximación ILS Zulu pista 29 en Asturias.
Muy bien, pues sonda 1 Quebec para la pista 29 en Asturias.
Sí, madre, disculpe, nuestro 72 Hotel Hotel librando 6700 para 130.
A ver, nuestro 72 del hotel, sí, la había perdido. Responda en 4412.
4412 en la caja, 72 Hotel Hotel.
Griffin 2 Bravo Golf, monitor Unicorn, goodbye.
Lufthansa 67 Echo is vacating.
Right, welcome back into the flight deck. We have speed brake out and slowing down to 245 knots now. In vertical speed, winds are nice and calm. It's getting a bit bumpy as we're flying over this hot terrain down in the south of Spain. The ILS 27 Zulu is the runway we'll be landing on still. Nothing's changed. It's been a very nice flight down. I had ATC for about an hour. Or 45 minutes, sorry. He's just handed us over to Unicom just before we started our descent, and we were stuck with Madrid control all the way as we exited the Bay of Biscay until we started our descent into Sevilla. So that was a nice surprise. It's always nice when control jump on. Keeps you entertained on this 2.5 hour sector down to the south of Spain. But apart from that, everything's been pretty smooth. The Fenix has held its own, and it's been really nice to fly. Been flying this quite a lot off camera. Since the new PC, I've become to fall in love with the Fenix and the Airbus a little bit. Such a brilliant add-on, and I have a lot more respect for the Airbus now because of the performance increase of my new PC. So it's nice that we get to do these flights that are in the Airbus that I wouldn't have been able to do before. And I am very, very much looking forward to the Fenix A320 Neos whenever they come out. Bit of a shame. Robert Randazzo from PMDG said that the 73s aren't coming this month, but they'll be here before the end of the year. So that was a bit of a shame when he said that on his podcast that he did with someone that I listened to the other day. But they should be coming out very soon, hopefully in the next month or so. So we'll do the whole intersection here. Shouldn't take us too long. Winds are pretty stable down in Sevilla. It's a nice day actually, clear skies. Few at the altitude we're at the moment. Right. So, everything's looking good so far. I'm just going to use vertical speed to sort of get our descent point bang on ILS and glide slope capture. Which nice and easy in the Airbus. We haven't flown a lot of BA Euroflyer, probably because I couldn't fly it before due to the computer not being good enough to handle Gatwick. I mean, God, if you jump back to one of the older videos, imagine trying to do Vatsim from Gatwick in this thing on the old computer. It'd probably explode. But now it's pretty stable. I've fine-tuned my settings on auto FPS, so now the experience is actually really nice. And we are on sim update 4 beta, and I forgot to say this is the first video since the update where they got rid of the stupid shift C to enter aeroplane that was always present. Right, we'll go 220 knots, start slowing down. That looks absolutely stunning down there. Look at that. South of Spain. Perfect sort of weather down here at this moment. It's sort of high teens, low 20s, clear skies. Might get a bit nippy on the evening, but I'd love to be down here rather than where I am in the UK at the moment, where it's been constant rain. At the airline I work for, we tried to land into the airport the other day that I work at, and we had a quite last minute go around due to wind. Landed about 10 o'clock at night, and the airport I fly from as cabin crew been hit by a bit of horrible weather, so we had to go around and another bash at it, and they got it in. But yeah, the UK is not being too friendly with weather at the moment. A couple of smaller storms coming in. It's not very friendly. Right. Quite simple approach this is into Sevilla. Did this flight, but not into Sevilla. I went to Malaga the other night. It was actually some horrible weather in Malaga. There was, I don't know if it's like a marine sort of sea layer, but it was late at night and there was this fog that covered the airport. We had to go down right to minimum, saw the runway bang on minimum, so we continued. But it's always interesting down, especially at Malaga. Right, go flaps 1 on the speed brake, and we'll go down to 210 knots. Yeah, Malaga's always an interesting one, especially if you go on to like runway 13 or 12. You have to fly over that terrain, and in real life, the captain or the first officer, whoever's briefing the cabin crew, they'll always come over and say it's probably going to be bumpy coming into Malaga. And I've never had a smooth ride into Malaga. It's always been very bumpy. Right. Slow that rate of descent down. We want to be bang on glide slope capture. So it looks like a lot of farmland down here. Is this where they do the wine? They do some nice wine in the south of Spain. Or is it the northern part of Spain? It might be the wetlands in sort of the north of Spain. Right, we're around 4,000 feet. We are on approach. Flaps 2. Beautiful. Slow that rate of descent down now. I have checked on VATScope and there is absolutely no one in our area, so I won't be. I know Vatsim protocol is supposed to make calls, but no one's on the ground. No one will be able to hear us, so we'll just leave it at that. So we'll take that exit there. There's not really a high speed we can take, and then we'll go taxi off. We'll go like somewhere via like Golf 5, and then we'll take stand, whatever is in the corner. Ryanair and stuff don't take the stands that this one does. This one goes to one of the stands with an air bridge, so we'll make sure we go to one of those. And it looks pretty good down there, doesn't it? I mean, look at that view out the window, stunning. As a Microsoft Flight Simulator tries to kill us with winds. Right, maintaining 180. And we'll go gear down shortly. Runway's in sight. Just come out of that stupid glare. Gear down. Flap 3. Speed windows in. Speed's coming back really nicely now. Full flaps. And landing checklist complete. Look at that. Pretty good out there, isn't it? Right, lights are on. Cabin crew, they've given us the all clear that the cabin's secure. So runway, winds are actually got quite a big crosswind. We've got a bit of a crab on. I'll disconnect the autopilot shortly. I'll just wait until that glare starts to leave us a little bit. So disconnect the autopilot. We've got visual of the runway. 1,000 feet, nice and stable. Now we're doing a lot of testing, so the keys are not overcorrecting the Airbus because it will bite you in the backside. Just got to stay ahead of the aeroplane, especially in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Always looking to make sure that the winds aren't doing anything stupid. So it seems pretty stable. I've added 3 knots extra as well, just to the VIAT to give us hopefully a nice smooth touchdown. 500. It's getting a bit bumpy over this sort of like vineyard we're going over. Getting a bit high now, correcting. Watching that rate of descent. Caught it just before minimums. Continue. 100. Close the thrust levers, hold it there. Lovely, down we are. Maintaining centre line, speed brakes are up. Reversers are green. We are decelerating nicely. Beautiful. So we're not going to make this exit here. We can take off the brakes, stow the reversers. Reversers are in. And we'll take this exit. Got to slow down before we take it. It's quite a tight angle actually. Right. Weather radar off. And we'll take this right. Welcome down to Sevilla. Get the lights off now as we're leaving the active runway. And we'll get the APU spooling because it's only a couple of seconds into the main terminal here. Right, speed brakes disarmed. Flaps are up. APU start switch on. And we'll take GSX. Gates. And we'll take number 6. And we'll just take Swissport. That'll do quite nicely. Now just have to watch the A321 with IE engines because they're quite good engines. You need to watch the speed. It does tend, especially after a flight, we've got low weights now because you've not got the fuel. Speed will start to clock itself up a little bit if you don't watch it. So we'll go via Golf 5 there. We'll taxi in and stand 6, which is one with an air bridge. Lovely. See all the Ryanairs parked down here and over to the other side where the remotes are, and the EasyJets as well. This scenery is by MK Studios. That's why it looks so nice. One of my favourite scenery developers, MK Studios, and any builds for today. Flying just 2 really nice sceneries. Not a lot round Sevilla Airport. It's all fields and vineyards, isn't it? I wonder why they send the 321 down here. Is it quite a popular holiday destination? I'm assuming so, being so close to Malaga. And is it Jerez where they do the flight training? That's only a couple of miles west, isn't it? Right, there's stand 5 and stand 6 is ours. GSX is already there. Right, just keep up the inertia. And taxi lights off. Full left, engine number 1 can come off now. Save British Airways those pennies on fuel. Don't know if this has a GSX profile or not. I hope it does, but we'll just taxi on in, and when it tells us to stop, we will stop. Maybe a little bit too much welly that was. And we'll stop it there. Engine number 2, our parking brakes on. APU bleed on. Get some cold air into the cabin. It's nice and warm here actually. Beacon and seatbelt off. TCAS off. and welcome down to Sevilla. So, welcome down to Sevilla. It's quite a busy day on Vatsim, that was actually. Really enjoyable flying the Fenix again, with a nice landing into a beautiful new scenery and a new destination on the channel, Sevilla. Hope you enjoyed today's video. I don't know what we're going to do next, actually. If you've got any suggestions on where you'd like to see me fly, don't hesitate to pop them in the comments below. Might be doing some more American ops or operations over in the States, as I've been really enjoying flying in North America. I hope you enjoyed today. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you all very soon in the next video.